one of potential storm. It's 10 AM, still not, it's extreme winds, it's raining outside. Apparently the real heavy wind's going to start at 2, so we're going to head out and try and grab some breakfast out and about and just get out of the hotel room for an hour before the cabin fever kicks in. We'll all do as much as we can. This might just get tagged on at the end of the last vlog, but we'll all show you what we can, but obviously our priority is to get fed and watered and keep safe.
That's unfortunate, but we will still get in it.
Drive through. Hella's not a massive breakfast burger fan, but she has got some French toast sticks and we've got some breakfast baps, so we're all happy that we've got some food to start. It's 11 o'clock, the weather's still not too bad, and we're on the hunt for a Dunkin' Donuts that's opened. You probably guess by the fact we're passing past Mako that we are on International Drive. It's pretty surreal driving past the airport. It's closed 35 minutes ago, guys. It's really quiet. Very limited left, but we managed to get 6 donuts for tomorrow in case we get locked in the room, so we've got something nice to snack on for breakfast. So guys, the weather's started to pick up now. We've got our donuts just in time and we're heading back to the hotel to get comfortable. The main lobby has got a generator and I think they've put a couple of different rooms on and the arcade's going to stay open, so we're just going to give you a quick look round just to see what the hotel's actually put on for us. It's 2:15, but it's certainly not anywhere near hurricane yet, so we're going to go in and have a little look around quickly. So we're just going to try and familiarise ourselves. There is some tables and chairs in here for sitting in the AC, guys, which might be helpful if the room decides to pack in us. And the tiki bar that is normally out by the pool is actually open in here, in this little side room that's usually used for functions.
And that's when you know when the hotel's closed and we're going to be alright.
How's that, guys? Nice touch from the hotel. You can come in and have a little lounge about and have a wee drink in here. We do have some beers and stuff in the room that we'll be using. Well, there's lots more seating into the right hand side. They've got some colouring in stuff for the kids. I think they might be putting a little projection on it at some point too, which is really nice. The staff have been really lovely, so they have. Just showing us around some of the drinks that they were able to make us. I think the girl at the bar asked us what kind of things we like, so I think again you could make a request. The main restrooms are there, but the opposite side here there's a family restroom too, guys, for anyone who's got kids and need to get baby changing stations and stuff, so there's extra restrooms. It's helpful, especially if the lobby's going to be a lot busier than usual. And they do have an activity room for the kids, which is really good. Some table tennis. They've got that man right there usually does the activities for the kids at the pool. We've got the computer areas still open as well, and the Pinky store that we showed you on our first vlog. And if any of the kids are desperate, they do have Mickey premium bars in there, and they sell loads of stuff in there. It is expensive, guys, but it's convenient, it's close, it's an emergency basis, you know, it's really helpful. The arcade's open. You go in and buy some tokens, and then you can use the tokens to play the machines. You get 100 tokens for $20, which isn't very expensive at all. There we go. If you get extra 20 tokens if you do that one, and that's a little cinema room in there. They've got some sort of movie on. And Applebee's is right through there, guys, and it's going to remain open. So Alicia's been watching it very closely on this app. She'll let us know exactly what those circles are.
So it's actually a lightning tracker, however you can see the hurricane. And this is us up here, so it's getting closer.
It's also out in the main lobby. They've popped out these couple of charging stations, which is really helpful. Again, if our rooms were to go down, there's a generator out here and it lets multiple people come out and charge up their devices so that they don't lose contact with loved ones at home. There is limited staff, so the tables are limited. I know it doesn't look busy, but it's actually a 2-hour wait just now. We're not ready to eat in 2 hours, so we're going to come back in about an hour and put our name on the list for Applebee's, and hopefully we'll get a seat about 5:30, 6 o'clock-ish, which will be nice. So we're going to go back. I think we're going to chill a bit in the room. Alicia's going to get a little bit more of the packing done. She's already done so much of it. I think she's going to get a shower and changed, and I might have a beer. One final look outside, guys, before we batten down the hatches. It's just started to pick up. And we keep getting our TV interrupted by a beep and then telling us that there's a tornado warning in our area. Alicia's app on her phone says it's in Orange County where we are, so it doesn't look too bad out there, out the window, but obviously if the app on the phone indicates it gets closer, guys, we'll be keeping away from the window which is pretty strange considering only a few minutes ago we were wandering about the lobby and thinking about booking some food. We'll still go ahead with that. I think the tornado warnings are going to come and go, we just need to hope that we stay clear of them. We're definitely on the right side of the glass, guys, on the inside. We finally got a table. Applebee's is a wee bit manic.
Yeah.
It's a tad busy.
It's a little bit chaotic, they're very limited on staff as you'd expect, so hats off to the guys that came into work today, we really appreciate it. There's a lot of people waiting in takeaways and they've got limited tables, but we've got seated. It probably will be a long wait for food, but we're not going anywhere, so
we're here.
We're just happy to get a warm meal hopefully and a couple of drinks and just relax. So guys, this is the little menu they've got for us. Obviously it's limited under the circumstances, so guys, I just had a little chat with the manager there who had offered to do anything we could to help, and he said that they're currently on 17 members of staff staying on property. He said that it would normally take maybe 75 to do the hotels at capacity, and they are struggling, but they just said the only thing we could do is be nice to the guys that are serving us, which we have been, and they will take care of us. But we did offer to do anything we could do to help, but he said unfortunately he couldn't let us help. But yeah, the staff they all look pretty tired, and we are really appreciative that they're doing what they're doing for us. Making the most of the storm, looks like for us. We're done with the combo starter with some breadsticks, some chips, some mozzarella sticks, some quesadillas, some boneless wings. That is the spinach and artichoke dip in the middle. Alicia's on the cocktails, so is Liam, so am I. And Hella's on the mozzarella stick and she's on the Pepsi. Just went for the grilled chicken with bacon and cheese. Alicia got a chicken Alfredo with broccoli. Liam went for the 3 cheese penny, yeah, chicken, and Heather got a classic bacon cheeseburger. So guys, we've stopped in at the bar. We're going to have one drink with our friends who are also checked into the lobby, and they've also provided us with some board games. We're going to have a little game of Guess Who. There's some colouring in stuff and that I showed you earlier. It's a bit more lively in here now. That's us back in the room. Snacks at the ready. Curtains are open for now.
Yep.
And it's not quite hit here yet, thankfully. We'll see how much it goes. If there's a little bit of footage we can show you, we will, but it's already pretty dark, so hopefully everybody here has a settled night, and hopefully we get the power throughout the night. Yeah. And yeah,
me and Liam are an all-nighter.
I either think she's going to sit up all night.
No, Liam does as well.
Hopefully we keep power, guys, and the aircon still works and we've got water and stuff, and yeah, if there's anything else we can show you, we'll add it in. The storm's well and truly moved on. There's a lot of flooding, guys. I know you can't see it here, but just up the road there's 2 and 3 feet of water. A lot of the streets round about Universal, there's a lot of highways flooded, but the car park is already emptied, guys, so I think there's a lot of people either went out to see what their homes are, for it's local people or people trying to move back to wherever they live. So guys, a lot of cars checking out very quickly. So there's quite a bit of debris lying around the road and stuff. But luckily, not too much flooding here and no damage. We had a lucky escape. Some of the things we've seen on the news, just 2 or 3 miles down the road, people with trees falling on their cars. 5 miles down the road, people's cars washing away in the flood, so they're just happy to feel a bit safer now. There is quite a few shops and things open. We might go and try and grab something hot to eat again today. Just we'll assess it, because there is a lot of flooding round about as we'll stay fairly local. Might go and have a little look. Ultimately, we've been fairly lucky. Decided to have a little look around, guys. There's a bit of trees and stuff lining the road. There's a lot of service vehicles parked in some of the car parks, but it's actually quite amazing how many of the shops are open. People walking back and forth with their bags of shopping and stuff from the small stores. A little bit of flooding here, nothing major. There's a lot of vehicles, service vehicles and things that are ready for repairing things. Bypass our own hotel again, and Heather said that on the inside the H is blown off the Holiday Inn. If you look up to the right there, just as we pass it,
In a quarter of a mile,
signs of a bit of
use the right
damage.
lane to take the I-
Believe it or not, it is 20 to 3. Miller's has just opened about 30 minutes ago. It's still a bit windy and rainy, but we can sit in and go for a sit-in meal, so that's going to give us something to do on our last day while we're kept in from the storm. So yeah, we're going to go have a sit-in at Miller's, which you didn't think would be possible. We have done Miller's a few times already, guys, but I'll give you a very quick scan over the menu. Liam and Alicia went for some fried calamari to share. Heather's giving it a try as well. Yeah. And I went for the pepperoni flatbread. I'm sure Liam will have a little bit of that. We just get two appetizers between the four of us. We're not in any hurry, so we're just taking our time, staying out the room and having somewhere nice to chill with a bit of atmosphere. The chairs lining up there, just we only have a small amount of the restaurant in use, but all the TVs are on. There's a nice little atmosphere and it's just lovely to get out the hotel. So Alicia went for the Cajun chicken pasta, and then we got a Caesar salad. Heather's gone for a cheeseburger, and Liam and me went for the Philly cheesesteak. I went for onion rings and he upgraded to loaded fries, guys. It looks awesome. We feel that is very reasonable for what we've just had to eat, and we're very grateful to manage to get in for a sit down meal and have great service the morning after a hurricane. It's been absolutely fantastic. There's not much to say about today, but we managed to get a feed and the parking's in full flow. We're going to have another couple of snacks and drinks tonight and just chill in the hotel room. Alicia's well and truly organised. We're all packed up and ready to go home, guys, so it's looking good for getting home tomorrow. Virgin's update has been that we'll be flying home, so yeah, this is the beginning of the end. We're going to have a couple of fruity Menkies, a couple of buds, we'll get some water for the morning, and that will be us for the night. See you on the next one, guys. Bye bye.